Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square on. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On the ground, here's Ahmed. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And an Omaha.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Still 2nd down.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Burton. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 78 yards. It is a touchdown. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point, up and good. And the Elks will take a 7-0 lead. So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Armadillos offense ready to see the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Ready? Go! Gotta be lying!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game, and pick up a fresh set of downs. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now that. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So second down, and no running. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big...
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Redmond. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On carry now for Ahmed. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Elks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Virginia Beach first down.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That one intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, we're going to hold up here in pass protection.
That's hard. Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
John.
Team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Armadillos will level things out at 7 apiece.
John Parker Romo.
We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Elks offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Okay, great. Hey, go.
Off the play pick. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Get it? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And the Virginia Beach 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
A gain of 14. And the Virginia Beach.
He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
That's Jones in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Elks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Armadillos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. Here we go. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run. It's Ahmed. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. He'll look to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
18 Cardinal, 18.
He'll get this out wide.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone, that field condenses. They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
John Parker Romo.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Elks offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Virginia Beach. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And a Virginia Beach.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Elks get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Elks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready,
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And that will be a first down.
First and 10.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
First down.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Beach. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Armadillos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. To throw here to begin the pass rush, gets home and he goes down. Now following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his run. Back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Elks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
They'll run on second down, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's enough for a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Elks.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Elks will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Armadillos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. The strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on first and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
On the ground, here's Ahmed. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. To the ground, the first down run. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. He's tackled back at the 8.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Tried again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Rolling right, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Armadillos. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. The Armadillos are back within 6.
17. John Parker Romo.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Elks offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Pass to the receiver, Horn. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Virginia Beach. 1st down.
They'll go with a run. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go. Cowboy.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard. Line. The Armadillos offense ready to take over once again. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with 1st down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down.
Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. Huff was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games, and that 3rd down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Elks offense headed back to take over once more. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. You're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
70. Let's go.
Now a run on first down. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
First down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. So it's a win for our visitors. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.